That morning, Rosa wasn't just going to Oakwood Elementary to drive children to school, but when the corruption ring in the school district and the 200 innocent children they threatened would force her to reveal the Army heavy vehicle mechanic identity she'd hidden for 10 years and use her tactical combat skills despite the injury to her right arm. My name is Rosa Garcia. I'm 38 years old, and I work as a school bus driver for Oakwood Elementary in Riverside. Every morning I pick up the same 47 children from their homes and safely take them to school. They are my world, my reason for everything. When I started my route that morning on an ordinary Monday, I had no idea my life was about to change completely for the 6th time. The first was when I lost my father, the second when I joined the Army, the third when I earned my mechanic wings, the fourth when an eye exploded in Iraq, the fifth when I received my medical discharge. In my yellow school bus uniform, wire-rimmed glasses, and the visible medical bracelet on my right arm, I was a typical disabled veteran. Everyone could see my right arm's limited mobility, but they couldn't see my soldier's heart. If I had known they were coming to Oakwood Elementary that day, I never would have started this route. But sometimes the past finds you in the most unexpected places. And that day, corruption came for my kids. I'd been working as a school bus driver at Oakwood Elementary for 4 years. Why did I choose this job? Because children were pure joy, laughter was healing, and after the Army, I needed purpose. Every morning at 6:30 a.m., I'd arrive at the bus depot, do a vehicle inspection of Big Yellow, my bus's name, and prepare my route. 47 students, 23 stops, 12-mile route. I knew every child by name. Oakwood Elementary was a middle-class suburban school. 800 students, dedicated teachers, involved parents. It seemed like the epitome of the American dream. The children called me Miss Rosa and asked curious but respectful questions about my arm disability. Tyler 7. Miss Rosa, why does your arm move differently? Emma 8. Were you hurt in the war? Miguel 6. Does it hurt? I gave honest answers. Yes. I was hurt in the war. Sometimes it hurts, but I'm strong enough to protect you. Faculty members saw me as respected but protective. Principal Janet Morrison, 52, caring educator, always checked on my well-being. Ms. Sarah King, 34, second grade teacher, appreciative of my service. David Torres, 41, PE teacher. Fellow veteran Navy Miss Amanda Foster, 28, school counselor. Trauma-informed approach. None of them knew I'd led convoy operations in Iraq, modified armored vehicles, or handled combat situations. Monday morning, November 22nd, my routine started normally. I arrived at the bus depot at 6:30 a.m. and did Big Yellow's daily inspection. The vehicle check was systematic. Engine oil, brake fluid, tire pressure, emergency exits, first aid kit, radio communication. Old habits from Army training die hard. Route 1 started at 7:15 a.m. First stop was Henderson Street. I'd pick up Tyler and his little sister Emma. Tyler shouted excitedly, Miss Rosa, guess what? Dad said we might move to a bigger house. That's wonderful, Tyler. Seatbelt? Already buckled. Emma added thoughtfully, but I don't want to change schools. I like it here. Change can be good, Emma, but you'll always have friends here. Normal conversation. Normal kids. Normal suburban morning. Exactly what I'd wanted after the military. At 7:45 a.m., everything changed. At stop 15 Maple Street, I noticed unusual activity. A black sedan was parked with occupants observing school bus operations. Not parents. Not typical for the neighborhood. Vehicle analysis was automatic. Vehicle assessment. Luxury sedan. Tinted windows. Out-of-district plates to occupants. Professional appearance. Surveillance posture reposition, strategic view of bus route, school to minge equipment, cameras, communication devices visible. Red flag. Professional observation. Miguel 6 looked concerned. Miss Rosa, who are those men? Probably new residents, Miguel. Don't worry. But I was worried. 10 years of Army training was screaming danger. I called dispatch on the radio. Bus 47 to base. Unusual activity en route. Request guidance. Copy Bus 47. Describe activity. Unknown vehicle. Surveillance behavior. Maple Street area. Noted. Continue route. Will monitor. Professional dismissal. But the wrong decision. At stop 18, I spotted a second vehicle. The coordination pattern was obvious. Bus 47 to base. Second surveillance vehicle confirmed. This isn't random. Bus 47. You're overthinking. Proceed to school. Overthinking. Because a disabled veteran couldn't possibly recognize professional surveillance. Safe arrival at Oakwood Elementary at 8:15 a.m. 47 children happy, chattering, excited for their school day. By Miss Rosa, came the collective chorus as they exited. Have a great day, kids. Learn something new. Tyler was last off the bus. Miss Rosa, those men followed us. I saw them. Sharp 7-year-old. His military family background showed. Tyler, stay close to teachers today, okay? Yes, ma'am. I was going to brief administrators in the parking lot, but Principal Morrison was in an urgent meeting. Mrs. Kim approached, concerned. Rosa, Tyler mentioned some men following the bus. Possible surveillance. I reported it to dispatch. Should we be worried? Probably nothing, but extra vigilance doesn't hurt. But everything hurt. My right arm was throbbing, a weather change indicator and stress response. PTSD symptoms were beginning. School security was minimal. One unarmed guard, basic camera system, standard lockdown procedures. Against a professional threat, it was inadequate. During lunch break, I made a disturbing discovery. I overheard a conversation in the parking lot, not accidental. Superintendent Dr. Richard Hayes, 55, and District Finance Manager Brad Coleman, 43, were having a heated discussion. Dr. Hayes said in frustration, "The shipments must continue. Too much money is involved." Coleman replied worriedly, "But that bus driver's been asking questions. Rosa Garcia? She's a disabled veteran. Harmless. Probably PTSD, paranoia. What if she reports more than surveillance? Who would believe a disabled bus driver over district administration? Harmless disabled veteran. Paranoid PTSD case." My blood ran cold. Inside job. Corruption operation involving children's safety. Just ensure shipments arrive smoothly. Use different routes if necessary. Shipments. Different routes. School district corruption operation. Hidden behind Big Yellow. I processed the information. Intelligence assessment. School district leadership involved in illegal operations. Regular shipments using school property. Bus routes being monitored for interferences considered a non-threat due to disability. Threat level high. Children potentially at risk. Personal stakes. Kids I loved being used as cover for criminal activity. Decision time. Report to authorities or investigate further. Army training said gather more intelligence first. The next 3 days became a reconnaissance mission. Every route, every stop, every interaction analyzed with military precision. Tuesday discovery. Extra vehicles at school after hours. Loading activity at the back entrance. Wednesday intelligence. Overheard Coleman on the phone. Package arrives Thursday. Usual distribution. Rosa Garcia won't be a problem. Thursday surveillance. Unmarked truck at the rear facility. Large crates being unloaded into the school basement. The pattern was clear. The school was being used as a distribution hub for illegal operations. My bus route timing provided cover for deliveries. Thursday evening, I needed definitive evidence. Building access after hours. The master key from my previous night janitor job, budget cuts. Cross-training still worked. Silent entry. Systematic search. The unlocked basement storage room revealed a shocking discovery. Crates labeled educational supplies contained a sophisticated drug packaging operation. Laboratory equipment, bulk substances, distribution materials. The school basement had been converted to a drug processing facility. Photo documentation with my phone camera. Evidence collection. Voice recording equipment activated as footsteps approached. Coleman's voice. Operation scales up Monday. New routes. Larger shipments. Dr. Hayes. What about the Garcia problem? Handled. Medical review questions her fitness for duty. Disabled veteran. PTSD issues. Unreliable witness. Good. No loose ends. They were planning to eliminate me through bureaucratic dismissal. Question my mental health. Remove my credibility. Continue the operation. Rosa Garcia, disabled veteran, would disappear quietly. But Staff Sergeant Iron Garcia wasn't going anywhere. Friday morning brought direct confrontation. Superintendent Hayes personally visited the bus depot. Dr. Hayes approached condescendingly. Rosa, we need to discuss your observations lately. What observations, Dr. Hayes? Reports of suspicious vehicles, surveillance concerns. The district is worried about your stress levels, gaslighting attempt. Make me question my own perception. I know what I saw, Dr. Hayes. Rosa, PTSD can cause hypervigilance, paranoid thoughts. Perhaps medical leave would help. Medical leave. Forced removal from my position. My medical condition doesn't affect my job performance. Your recent reports suggest otherwise. District policy requires a fitness evaluation. I'll submit to any evaluation, but I won't abandon my route, Rosa. You're a valued employee. But children's safety comes first. Children's safety. From the man using the school as a drug lab. Agreed, Dr. Hayes. Children's safety is everything. That afternoon, an official letter arrived. Mandatory fitness evaluation scheduled for Monday. Pending results, temporary route reassignment. They were removing me from the equation. Monday, different driver, clear path for major shipment. 47 children depending on me. School community trusting me. Kids calling Miss Rosa every morning. Time for Garcia to show why she earned that call sign. Saturday and Sunday became mission planning periods. Military precision applied to a civilian environment. Time to modify the battlefield. Army heavy vehicle mechanic skills were about to be repurposed. Sunday night, bus depot after hours. Master key access for routine maintenance. Big Yellow was about to become a tactical vehicle. Working with my damaged right arm was challenging but manageable. Years of adaptation had taught me compensation techniques. Come on, Iron, I whispered to myself. Time to show them what you're made of. Big Yellow was ready. Rosa Garcia was ready. Monday morning would determine if Oakwood Elementary's children stayed safe. 5:30 hours, final preparation. Army fatigues under civilian clothes, emergency medical kit, enhanced radio, cell phone evidence ready. 6:30 hours, bus depot arrival. Normal routine maintained for surveillance. Dr. Hayes made an unexpected appearance. Rosa, I'm personally ensuring a smooth transition today. Transition? Your replacement starts immediately. Medical evaluation is prioritized. Dr. Hayes, those children know me. A sudden change could distress them. Children adapt quickly. This is the final decision. They were accelerating the timeline. Major shipment happening today. Needed me completely removed. One last route, Dr. Hayes. Let me say goodbye properly. Absolutely not. The replacement driver is briefed and ready. Behind Hayes, an unfamiliar man approached. Marcus Webb, probably 40 seconds, nervous energy, not an experienced driver. Hayes announced, Mr. Webb will handle Route 1 today. Webb nodded uncomfortably. I'll take good care of the kids. Wrong answer. A real bus driver would say students or use their names. This was a plant. Fake driver for drug operation cover. Dr. Hayes, I need personal items from the bus. Quickly. Big Yellow interior check revealed hidden devices, recording equipment, tracking systems, communication interceptors. They were documenting everything. Children's conversations, route timing, family information. Evidence of violation secured on my phone. Thank you, Rosa. Your service is appreciated. Service. Past tense. I was being erased. Webb climbed into the driver's seat and started the engine with unfamiliar movements. This man had never driven a school bus before. But I knew something they didn't know. Rosa Garcia, disabled veteran, was off the job. Staff Sergeant Garcia had just gone operational. 7 o'clock hours. Webb began Route 1 with my children. Following at a distance in my personal vehicle 1998 Honda Civic, invisible surveillance. Stop 1 Henderson Street. Tyler and Emma boarded, immediately uncomfortable. Tyler's voice over the hidden recording device. Where's Miss Rosa? Webb replied nervously. She's sick today. I'm her replacement. She didn't tell us yesterday. Last minute thing, kid, Emma added suspiciously. Miss Rosa always remembers our names. A professional driver would know student names. This confirmed Webb's amateur status. The route continued with children increasingly agitated. Normal chatter was replaced by worried whispers. Meanwhile, the black sedan team coordinated with Webb via hidden radio. Package delivery 8:30 hours. Target area clear. Copy. Children secured. No complications. Secured. My kids were described as secured. 8:15 hours. Oakwood Elementary arrival. Children departing the bus, but Webb delayed the procedure. Everyone stays seated a few more minutes. Counting heads. Stall tactic. Keeping children on the bus during shipment delivery. Hidden backup team positioning. This was a larger operation than anticipated. Radio intercept revealed the full scope. Delivery truck approaching. Phase 1 initiated. Security sweep complete. Rosa Garcia neutralized. Final shipment before federal inspection. After this, operation relocates. Federal inspection. They knew authorities were closing in. This was the final major score before shutdown, which meant maximum stakes, maximum desperation, maximum danger for children. Time for Rosa Garcia to earn her call sign. 8:25 hours. Delivery truck arrived at the school's rear entrance. Children still on the bus. Webb maintaining the delay. Personal vehicle approach to school parking lot. Stealth positioning behind the maintenance building. Radio call to 911. School security threat in progress. Oakwood Elementary. Children in immediate danger. Request backup. Ma'am, what's the nature of the threat? Drug operation using school bus as cover. Children being held. Armed suspects. Units dispatched. Stay clear of the area. Stay clear. Standard protocol. But children couldn't wait for backup. School front entrance approach. Fire alarm activation. Emergency evacuation procedures automatically triggered. All classrooms, all students, all faculty. Webb's radio crackled. What's happening? Fire alarm. Unknown. Maintain position with children. Negative. Evacuation required. I have to maintain position. Children stay on bus. Now they were openly holding my kids hostage. Big yellow in the parking lot, surrounded by evacuation chaos. Perfect cover for approach. But Webb was panicking. Desperate radio call. Need immediate extraction. Situation compromised. Hold position. Package delivery almost complete. Children asking questions. Teacher approaching bus. Mrs. Kim was indeed approaching Big Yellow, concerned about evacuation protocol. Webb made a fatal mistake. He stepped off the bus to intercept her, leaving the children unguarded. 47 children, alone on the bus, scared and confused. Time for Rosa Garcia to come home. Bus rear emergency exit. Silent entry. Children's surprised faces turned to relief. Miss Rosa, Tyler whispered excitedly. Where were you? Right here, baby. Always right here. That man was scary, Emma confided. He didn't know our names. I know, sweetheart. But Miss Rosa's here now. Quick assessment. 47 children, ages 5-8. Frightened but unharmed. Priority 1. Their safety. Listen carefully, everyone. We're going to play a special game. When I say duck, everyone gets low in their seats. When I say move, everyone follows Tyler to the back exit. Understand? Chorus of yes, Miss Rosa. The children trusted me completely. That trust was a sacred responsibility. Radio check revealed an escalating situation. Webb to handlers. Kid's regular driver is here. Operation blown. Eliminate the problem. Finished a mission. Eliminate. They were targeting me with children present. The front windshield showed Webb approaching with 2 backup men. Armed, determined, desperate. 47 children depending on me. Community trusting me. Kids who called my name every morning. Time to show them what Rosa Garcia really meant. Webb and 2 operatives approached a bus front door. Weapons concealed but ready. Kids, remember the game. When I say duck, get low. Stay low until I say safe. Tyler nodded seriously. Yes, ma'am, Miss Rosa. Webb climbed the bus steps with a fake smile. Rosa, you shouldn't be here. Fitness evaluation, remember? These are my children, Webb. I don't abandon family. Children need to stay on the bus. District orders. Children need to evacuate. Fire alarm protocol. Behind Webb, operatives were positioning. Tactical formation. Professional training. Rosa, you're making this difficult. Good. Difficult is my specialty. Webb's hand moved toward his concealed weapon. Duck. I commanded. 47 children immediately dropped below seat level, perfectly trained from our game. Webb's surprise hesitation was all I needed. Right arm limited, but left arm perfectly functional. Years of compensation training. Bus fire extinguisher. Tactical reach. precision deployment, chemical spray, visual obstruction, tactical advantage, Webb temporarily blinded, backup confused, children protected, emergency exit, Tyler leads, go, 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 children's trained evacuation, Tyler as natural leader guiding the group to the rear exit, big yellow rear door, children streaming out safely, teachers and parents receiving them, emergency protocols activated, 47 children clear and safe. Now it was personal. Webb recovered, weapon drawn, backup advancing. You disabled bitch. You've destroyed everything. Disabled bitch. Final insult to a proud veteran. I'm disabled, not helpless. Big difference. Bus interior tactical environment. Narrow aisle. Limited movement. Close quarters. Army training activated. Use environment against enemy. Leverage limitations as advantages. Webb fired wildly. Panic affecting accuracy. Bus seat protection. Ricochets harmless. Maintenance toolkit from driver area. Wrench. Screwdriver. Emergency tools. Right arm limited, but 10 years of adaptation. Left hand weapon deployment. Webb advanced. Overconfident. Crippled veteran thinks she's a hero. Hero. Maybe, but definitely a soldier. Wrench thrown. Precision targeting. Webb's gun hand weapon disarmed. Close quarters engagement. Hand-to-hand, bus-aisle combat. Webb was stronger, but untrained. I was limited but experienced. Tactical advantage. He fought angry. I fought smart. Bus driver seat leverage. Leverage point established. Webb takedown. Professional restraint. Unconscious but alive. Backup operatives through the front door, weapons ready. Rosa Garcia. Stand down. Staff Sergeant Garcia. And I don't stand down from threats to children. 2 operatives. Professional training. Superior weapons. But fighting in Big Yellow. My territory. My vehicle. My home. Emergency radio activated. Officer needs assistance. Oakwood Elementary. Shots fired. Children endangered. Backup en route. But immediate threat required immediate response. School bus emergency features. Horn, lights, communication systems. Full activation. Horn blaring. Emergency lights flashing. Radio broadcasting. Attention getting. Confusion causing. Backup attracting. Operatives disoriented by sensory overload. Tactical withdrawal to rear of bus. Fighting retreat. Using seat protection. Limited ammunition from their side. Civilian environment. Witnesses. Police approaching. But they were desperate. Major operation failing. Federal investigation pending. Careers ending. Just surrender, lady. You can't win. Already won. Children are safe. Police sirens approaching. SWAT backup arriving. Operatives realized the situation was hopeless. Extraction. Immediate extraction. But no extraction was possible. Schools surrounded. Community alerted. Evidence documented. Final operative made a desperate move. Charged directly. Hand-to-hand combat. This was what Army training had prepared me for. Limited right arm. Damaged nerve function. 38-year-old body. But soldier's heart. Parents' fury. Community's guardian. Combat engagement. Bus-aisle final battle. 10 seconds later. Operative restrained. Mission accomplished. Children safe. Corruption exposed. Community protected. Iron Garcia had held the line. Police tactical teams secured the scene. Superintendent Hayes arrested. Coleman in custody. Entire corruption ring exposed. $2.3 million drug operation dismantled. Federal charges filed. Media coverage. Disabled veteran bus driver saves school from drug ring. But I declined interviews. Children's privacy was more important than personal recognition. Tyler, now 8, approached after the chaos settled. Miss Rosa, are you really a soldier? Was a soldier, baby. Now I'm your bus driver. Best bus driver ever. Emma, now 9, added. Will you still drive our bus? Every day, sweetheart. Every single day. The district offered a promotion. Transportation director. Office position. Administrative responsibilities. I declined. Big Yellow was my calling. Those 47 children my purpose. Principal Morrison's grateful acknowledgement. Rosa, you saved our school. How can we thank you? By taking care of these kids. That's thanks enough. Mr. Torres, fellow veteran, had a private conversation. Iron, you earned that call sign. Just doing my job, David. No, you went above and beyond. Proud to serve with you. New route assignment. Same 47 children, same 23 stops, same big yellow. But everything was different. Respect in voices, gratitude in eyes, understanding that disabled didn't mean defenseless. 6 months later, normal routine resumed. 6:30 arrival, vehicle inspection, route preparation. Big yellow modifications remained. Enhanced communication, improved safety systems, tactical upgrades. Children still called Miss Rosa every morning, but now with deeper appreciation. Tyler's family moved to a bigger house as planned, but stayed in the district. Can't leave Miss Rosa. Emma became junior safety monitor. I want to protect people like Miss Rosa. Miguel drew pictures of me in army uniform. Miss Rosa the hero. Federal investigation continued. Webb testified against higher-level operations. District corruption completely eliminated. New superintendent Dr. Patricia Williams, transparency advocate, veteran supporter. Rosa, this district owes you an enormous debt. District owes me nothing. Community takes care of itself. Veterans Groups recognition, Purple Heart recipient, Community Service Award. Media requests continued. Hero bus driver documentary offers. All declined. Heroes drive buses, teach children, serve communities quietly. Most importantly, 47 children grew up knowing a disabled veteran saved their school. That limitations didn't define capability. That quiet strength protected them daily. Today, 2 years later, I'm still driving Route 1, still serving my 47 children, expanded to 52 with new families. Title: Senior Bus Driver, Community Protector Unofficial, Guardian Angel Children's Term. Route expanded to include veteran mentorship, young veterans learning civilian transition, finding purpose in service. Iron. How do you do it? They ask. How do you find meaning after military? Find something worth protecting. For me, it's children. For you, it'll be different. But service continues. Right arm still limited. Medical bracelet still worn. Glasses still required. But children see strength. Community sees dedication. Veterans see inspiration. Last week, a new threat emerged. Different type, same pattern. Targeting school vulnerability. Radio crackled. Rosa. Situation developing. Need your assessment. I smiled and responded. Copy that. Iron is ready, because some battles never end. Some communities always need protection. And sometimes the best heroes drive school buses. But they're still soldiers, still guardians, still ready. If you listen to this story, remember, heroes work among us every day. Bus drivers, crossing guards, custodians, cafeteria workers, ordinary jobs hiding extraordinary people. Don't underestimate the disabled veterans serving your community. Don't dismiss the quiet strength protecting your children. Don't forget that service continues beyond the uniform. Rosa Garcia proved that disabilities aren't weaknesses. They're just different ways of being strong. Heroes drive buses. Veterans serve communities. Iron protects children. Always.